Live now, live now. We are live, right? Are we live? Where's the music? Come on. Turn off the music. No camera, no webcam today. It's too early in the morning to get on the camera, right? Come on now. What time is it? 7 a.m.? That's what time I do my podcast. That's right. Where's Tyrone? Actually, this video is for Nikki because we're going to be talking about, oh my gosh, it's raining outside very hard. Wow. Surprise, surprise. Okay. That's a surprise. Raining. Let's get started. Let me get rid of this. I don't know if you can hear me. I do want to check my sound. Where's this? Get rid of that and get that. Boom. Boom. Well, there we are. Okay. Oh, the music's going to start again? Okay, I got to turn off the music. Hold on. Made a mistake. All right. Wow, it's raining really hard right now. I was surprised at the idea that it could ever rain in the desert where I live now. Let's just check the sound real quick. Oh, I have to tolerate advertisements because I don't pay YouTube anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me just try this. Yeah. All right. All right. Look at this. Very interesting. Everything's very interesting. And okay, what are we looking at here? This is actually South Africa. And I was looking at this picture here. And you're going to say where? And I'm going to be like, I don't know anymore. I forgot. There it is. Okay, so it went into, okay, I don't want to do it that way. Let's try it a different way. Because I want to zoom in. This is in South Africa. This is a South African home, very close to what I'm about to navigate away from to show you New Mexico Pie Town. These blocks are so big, though. I mean, can you imagine quarrying blocks that size for your home? What year do you think that home was built? Even these posts here, the ones for the awning or whatever you call it, the porch. It's not really a porch. Is it? Not really, but you got an awning. And look at those rocks. Big, huge quarried stones. I'm looking at doing something like this myself. I'm looking at doing 4x4 wood, of course, treated 4x4s because you don't want to just put pine 4x4s into the ground. They're going to hit the cement, but they're going to get hit by water. They've got to be treated, right? Well, these guys, they use stone when they did theirs. All right, let's see about the chats. I know people have got to be chatting me up already. It's so early in the morning. Comments already. I got 2 of them. Oh, that's me. All right. Good morning. It's 7 a.m., September 2nd, 2025. And I am getting rid of that picture. And because I'm not really here to show you South Africa as much as what I want to show you in New Mexico. So we've got South Africa, but that stone building, where was it? Well, if you back out a little bit, you can see the border of Lesotho. And this needs to be changed to north. Okay, so it's actually about right here. And I lost the location. So I have to zoom back in. I might be able to find it. You find a lot of guest houses. Could it be that one? I do believe the Keble Estate. That's it right there. That's it. Look at that. That's the Keble Estate in South Africa. For all you mud flooders out there, what? You guys who think that 1800 buildings were built by previous people, I think this is a pretty good building. Nice colonial style architecture. I mean, look at it. Beautiful. I do like that type of architecture. I liked it in Monterey, California, where I was twice. First time was learning Chinese in the military. Second time was getting my master's in business in Monterey Institute of International Studies, which recently had already been bought out by Middlebury, but recently was said to have been downsized of some sort. I don't know what's going on over there, but they're not teaching in an MBA over there anymore. So they totally messed it up. I mean, I honestly, okay, I'm whining. I honestly thought that I could get maybe a different type of degree, but the MBA program was really the one they were trying to push the most. That was back when it was Monterey Institute. All right, so we're getting out of Africa and we're going up to New Mexico, a state in the United States, right? And you're going to say, why? Why? Well, okay, I'm going to close that because I'm going to reopen it. And I'm going to go to Cal Topo, and it goes straight to Pie Town. Uh-oh. What? That's weird. What happened? Oh, it happened, but I was impatient. I should have waited longer. Okay, let's just get back over here while it loads. It already loaded. All right, Pie Town, New Mexico. I've been there. I've been to that nub right there. And the question is do you think those two parallel lines were created naturally? Let's go there. See, I didn't find that with topographical maps. I found that by doing Google Earth. I got lucky. Because, well, how do you get there? You can go here, go up to Albuquerque right there. Let's put it right there. There's Albuquerque, and go south through Los Lunas all the way down to not the 10 freeway. You don't want to go down that far. Where is it? Where is the 60? Let's get in a little closer. What's going on here? Okay, I'm looking for Pie Town first. Look at this is the Gila National Forest. Lots of mountains there. That's the 10. That's too far south. There's Tyrone right there. Tyrone, New Mexico. But that's not where we're going. We're looking for the 60. Why isn't it not visible? This is weird. It's not acting right. When you go down the 25. Okay, let's go back up. That's the 60. Okay, it's way up here. Wow. All right, let's go all the way up. Now, you've got the Box Bar Place, whatever that is. Let's see what that is. I don't even have any clue. What the heck is Box Bar Place? Guess we're not going to find out this time, but if you go up, there's the 40. Now, that's how I want to go when I enter the state because I want to visit something up here by the top of the state. Where is Colorado? Come on now. There it is, way up there. I mean, honestly, it's pretty far up there. Where's the 40? Down here? I was going to go up here to see something, but now I'm thinking maybe I don't want to anymore. I want to go up here. My plan was to go up here using the small roads and then go south on the 25, visit the Star Fort just to say I've been there, honestly, because it's gone anyways. I can just visit it online. But that's all up way up there. Maybe I'll skip it. Albuquerque's right here. Do I have like a mosquito in here? I think I might be bitten by a mosquito just now. I think I got bit. Where's that mosquito coming from? It's hard to believe. I just slept with the windows open. Now it's raining and now mosquitoes are biting me. That's weird. Okay, so going down the 25 to the 60, which is right there. Right there. So Socorro. That's where you want to make sure to get off the 25. And then Pie Town right there. So I had another idea. This whole area is highly sus. I'm going to put it right in the center here so I can zoom in using the old-fashioned plus sign. Try to keep Albuquerque in there. We don't need Albuquerque to stay in there. We need this road right here, and then to get over here to this road. That road, I'm interested. I'm interested in this road right here, and then right about here, that's where you cut off and go this way to Pie Town. Very short little cutoff, right? Zooming on in, we'll put that in the center, and we'll zoom in as close as possible. Alamo. Is that the Alamo? Is that? No, different Alamo, right? So Box Bar Place is right there. And then down here is Pie Town. And actually, you can see the other pair. You can see both of the structures now. Let's zoom in, right? Well, I don't want to zoom in so much. I'll center it all. Pie Town has this ridge visible right here going into these mountains. Here we see Crosby Mountains, but honestly, and by the way, there you can see the other. I call those two little ridges. I call them switchbacks, or I had another name, but I do believe. And look how it kind of goes through all the way to the 60. Like it seems like it goes right through the mountain. That one switchback. Those switchbacks, they do go over rivers, and this is the Continental Divide. And also the other one up here, that's also the Continental Divide, where I met the hiking Viking who was hiking the Continental Divide at the time. Look him up. Instagram, hiking Viking. He told me he does one pair of socks and 0 underwear. Why bother, I guess, right? 3,000 miles. Okay, so how many people are watching now? Any comments? Any questions? Thank you for joining so early in the morning. It's 7:07, September 2nd, 2025. I'm just trying to work out some trips. So in this trip here, I'm thinking about going. Where was that little place? Okay, did I zoom in? I didn't zoom in, so we should be able to see it. Hold on. Where's the Alamo City? Alamo, right here. So this little road, 106, 169, sorry, 159, sorry. I guess I need reading glasses. I kind of wish that they would just get a little bigger with the text in Google Earth. It's like I can't see it zoom in. It stays the same size. Cibola National Forest, Alamo Navajo Indian Reservation, John Padilla Settlement. That's interesting. Alamo. Okay, so that spot is where you want to look for roads. Now, we're not close enough to see any yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of abandon Pie Town, and I'm going to zoom in right here I'm going to use the plus sign for a reason. I want to go in the number of increments that they have. Okay, now, do we see a road yet? I still don't see a road. I mean, there might be a chance we have to actually enter more previous up here someplace. Okay, I'm getting ready to use my mouse. Hold on. I'm zooming back out. Okay, how are we going to get over there? There's a road. I saw the road. Okay, are we seeing all? Okay, are we seeing everything? Yes. So there's everything, but we're still not seeing it. So I'm going to go back to Pie Town. And I'm going to work from that direction. Pie Town right here. Zoom in to Pie Town. Now, here it is. Now, this road will work. Now, there are other roads. I wanted to get over here to this road. I know how to do it. So, Dreamcatcher Ranch, these ranches, I don't know if they're going to let you sleep there, but wouldn't it be cool to stay at the Dreamcatcher? Now, unfortunately, they don't know about the ridges, or do they? If they do, they're not showing it. They don't care about that. They care about white horses. How come I can't? Okay. I wanted to go back to this. This is what you want to promote. This is what you want to represent. Okay, was that? Oh my gosh. Are they visiting? Yeah, still raining outside. Still raining. I love it. Okay, somebody paints glass. Oh, and so what they did was they painted the inside. No, that's the outside. Never mind. I love to paint too. I'm going to paint. I've been painting. That's nice. I like it. I like all this stuff. I don't know if I would be drinking wine out of glasses like that. That's not my style. I like that cabinet. Okay, but that's not the point. Oh, there we go. Now you can see we have, what is that? Is that the ridge? I don't even think that's the ridge right there. That's not the ridge. It's too big. It's too big. I'm looking for pictures of the ridge, by the way. I'm not trying to waste your time looking at glass paintings. I'm looking for the ridge. That was a beautiful shot. I'm going to go back and get that. I'm just going to save that, I'm not sure what we're looking at here. Okay, I skipped it again. I like that cabinet. If you look at it here, we're over here, right? We're zoomed in over here. I believe what that was is these mountains way over there. But I don't know. Maybe it's something closer. Maybe it is the ridge. Maybe there's a part of the ridge that shows that. I do believe the place we're visiting, if we get back and we click out TLC Ranch, it's right there. So are we seeing the ridge in that picture? Can we do it here? Let's do it here. The ridge, the magmatic dike, that right there, is that the ridge? Do you think that he's looking over here? Dreamcatcher Ranch, that's got an airport. Let's go. No, nope. And of course, we don't have any place to land the man. Or I would, I promise, but we can't. So we're out of luck. But I've been there before. I went there. The road's there. That's it. And I believe that's the road I crossed through. Could be wrong. Is that yeah, it's a dirt road. But anyways, that's the ridge. And there it's not very high. So when I first went there, I didn't think that this ridge was very prominent. But later I found out, and I'm going to drop the man again. Oh, we can't do it. The man can go down on Highway 60, but it can't go down here. This is going right into the mountains. Why is it disappearing right here? Is there a river? Is there a wash? It looks like a kind of a wash, like you got washed out. But in my opinion, these things don't wash out. These things are very, very, look at that ridge. Now, if you didn't see my video on the new dam in Colorado, I love this because of that. I really want to just screen grab it for some other use. Let's do that. So this is the ridge. This is it. This is the wall, right? And it's 12 miles long. Now, I'm not just talking about this in this video, but I'm going to grab a quick screenshot and then I'm going to show you what else I want to see. And this is why I went back to Pytown, because if we had started from the Highway 25, I would be too lost. I don't really know where I'm going up there. But from this direction, I can show you a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm just going to grab this like this. Wow, it's raining in the desert. It was 120 degrees yesterday. It's been 115 officially, but I have a thermometer right outside. It was 120 in the hot part of my carport, not directly in the sun, by the way. Not directly in the sun, okay? So it's hot. It's hot. But now it's raining. I love it. I love rain. Summer rain's good. Anyways, let me get out of here and show you what else there is. I did the screenshot. I just want to save it. Make sure I don't forget to save it. Okay. Now, whoops, I messed up. I got to go back to Google Earth. Well, I can show you here while we reload Google Earth. It'll go back to where we were. Okay, so look at the stuff that you see on the ground around here. I don't know what that is. That's not the road. I don't know. Oh, that must be the airstrip. There's an airport, and that must be it. That's the airstrip. So no mystery there. What is that? Kind of hard to say what a modern day person. Here you can see some damming activity on the river. Modern day, I call that. But not this. And by the way, here we see that my ridge that I discovered actually comes along here, and it stops right here, has a little mini switchback, and then continues. Why would it do that? Why? Well, there's a river going through here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Was he reloading material? Was he? Yeah, I believe that this was some type of a intelligently designed ridge. Look how I never even, am I in the right one? This is Pytown. No, it's not. This is weird. I'm seeing stuff I haven't seen before. First, there's that little switchback right there. You literally see it stop, go back, and start again. You can follow this point to here, okay? You can follow this point to here. These are ridges that were being intelligently placed. Now, over here, something's going on. We have a little tweak, and then it seems to really tweak out. I'm wondering if I've measured this wrong. I'm going to back out in a second, but is it 12 miles or is it longer than 12? That must be part of the 12 miles that I already know. This, I don't know what that's all about. That seems like it's part of it. We see something here. Oh, so like it tweaked out and went that way also? Why? I don't see any purpose for that as far as water goes. And then we lose it and then we regain it here. And then we lose it again. And then it's gone forever. Where? Okay, so let's go back to the losing point. Where is it? Here? Now, if I back out, really here? That's weird. I don't think so. I think it's over here, right? I messed up. It's right there. Is that true? Is that where I was right there? Yes. And there. Okay, so let's measure it one more time. So now we're going out to right there. Interesting. How long is that? That's like more than 13 miles, right? Let's get a distance from here to there. And that is actually 16 miles. That might be the longest dike I've ever found, to be honest. Okay, I didn't just bring you here to look at these dikes. Okay, how do I get rid of this? Get it out of there. So it goes to there. That's interesting. I never realized that before. I've always stopped about here. And there, I want to take you north of all this stuff. First of all, let's take another look. That's Pie Town right about there. I've been to this part. I climbed it. I went on top of it. I didn't get to the switchbacks. The Continental Divide goes through here, right through those switchbacks too, by the way, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's right over here, actually. And then up here where I met the Hiking Viking, and that's where the Continental Divide is. Now, right away, you see this over on the right. I feel like that video game where we see these big pyramids. Remember that one video game 40 years ago? You were bombing all these structures. All right, we're getting thunder. It's a very rainy morning. I'm not in Palm Springs, but I'm near Palm Springs. I'm closer to Joshua Tree National Monument. As the bird flies, if you want to enter the monument, you got to drive like 50 miles. Okay, so this little structure, this little mound, now it's just too convenient, okay? You've got the escarpment that creates this, but you've got literally from here all the way around almost a perfect circle with the center. Now, did something here on this side degrade? It doesn't really look like that to me. This is an escarpment, but that mound right there just doesn't make sense. How did that develop? Did it erode away? The mound, the plateau that the mound is on. Okay, let's go take a look at it in Google Earth. Let's check the chats while it's loading up. Thanks again for everything you've done for me. I've got a lot of stuff here. Don't forget the mound field I found in Idaho. That's a new find, and that is incredible. What's this white? What is that, a fence? Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, this is just a 3D. Oh, that is a fence. And it's going around the mountain because it can't go up over. Now, where were we? Is that, what was this? Oh, okay, so this is, okay, let me turn it north-south. There we go. And let me take away the tilt. No tilt at all. Totally 3D. There we go. So that's where we were. I'm not going to focus on this. I want to look at that mound that I just showed you. So we're going up here to find it. It's up here. Where is it? So, oh, there it is. It's Cebolita Peak is what it is. Let's see if we can get some pictures from the, not a single image. Wow. Well, Cebolita Peak, I wonder who owns it. Does anybody own that, or is it government BLM property? Oh, there we go. Desert site. See, this is what we're talking about. That's what I want right there. I want to go to the desert site. That looks pretty good. I don't know. Interesting. I wouldn't say megalithic, but a little bit more than just that regular. Like they're definitely using larger stones than usual with 1800s. If you're going to attribute that to something that was done in the 1800s, hey, please give me a shout out or a thumbs up if you can. Let's see what's going on here. Nobody's seeing this. I am getting a little bit of a view from my other Twitter post. The other Twitter post, by the way, is kind of important. I'll just show it to you since you're a live audience. This is that stuff that those Russians found in the 50-mile canal that points right at the Richat Structure. I did a Twitter post. It's not enlarging. I wish it would go large. Where's the magnifying glass? So stupid. All right, Pie Town, New Mexico. Now we're in the Dittert. I thought it said desert. The Dittert site. Dittert is there. I also, okay, let's get out of here. Now, we also found something else over here. What's this? The El Malpais National Monument. Welcome sign. Must be a sign. Yes, it's a sign in the middle of nowhere. And you got the El Malpais National Monument. What is this road right here? It's actually paved. That's awesome. Let's use that road. What is the number? 117. So, if you see the sign, you've gone too far. Because we want to go down south this road to Pie Town. It's called Pie Town Road. Come on. Now we know how to go. Take the 117 to Pie Town Road. Now, wait a minute. There's some stuff I haven't shown you. And that's right over here. Now, this is the cray-cray, weird, wacko, cray-cray stuff. Cinder cones. Is that a cinder cone? Is that, okay, so that's a volcano. Is that what you're telling me, mainstream geology? Can you hear the rain outside? It's really hitting hard. I just want to take a peek outside. Wow. Very good and very nice. All right. Okay, it's raining hard here near Joshua Tree National Park. It used to be called National Monument. And then I just showed you the sign to the El Malpais National Monument. So we've got a monument here, man. This is a big stuff. I'm a veteran, so I can get in without paying for any of this stuff. And I don't think that they even have a toll booth there. Nobody's going to drive out there. So they're not collecting tolls like Joshua Tree, right? Which is like expensive, like $30, I think. I don't know. So this is someplace I would love to visit. Here's that one thing I showed you. Let's get the names one more time. It's hard to see. So once you join, okay, so let's back out. Let's make it the same size. So there's the what's it called? Cebollita. It's two L's, folks. So it's Cebollita. Cebolla. Is that an onion? Is that what they're trying to say? Onion? But little onion? Cebollita, little onion. Is that what that is? Cebolla? Cebollita. Anyways, I'm talking nonsense. Now, we're going to put Cebollita right there. And we're going to make it the same size. So we know where we're going. It's too big, so we're going to zoom in. That's a little too far out. Let's zoom back in. All right. That's about right. Not perfect, of course. We're never going to be perfect. But Cebollita Peak is right there. So those places I want to go, okay, obviously I'm still a little too far out. Let's zoom in. No, it doesn't matter. Now I can see it now. Look at them. There they are. I couldn't even see them a minute ago. I thought I was too far. So, yeah, I just woke up. It's 7:25 in the morning. I'm done with YouTube. YouTube sucks. All right. And Cerro Alto, that's that one very prominent cinder cone that I showed you. No photos in Google Earth, unfortunately. Then there's Cerro Brillante and Cerro Lobo, which means wolf. Chain of Craters Wilderness Study Area. I guess you can call it a chain of craters. That's very interesting to me. Let's take a look at the topographic stuff because it's not just craters. What is this? This exactly matches what is seen just outside Newark, Ohio, earthworks. The Newark, Ohio earthworks has something just like this. It's a little entry. It's an entry. Why is there an entry to a crater? Was it breached? Maybe water breached that. Doubt it. It doesn't look like it. Did water breach this one? Did water breach these? Do you think that water would necessarily breach something like that? A cinder cone from a volcano? I'm seeing all these little mini breaches here. I don't get it. I don't. And then this one looks, again, very similar. It's not even it's a breached cinder cone. Let's assume that it is natural. I can see it. Yeah. Okay, so that's really wide for a cinder cone, right? The one that I think looks normal is that one. That looks like it could really be a volcano to me. Maybe that one, right? But and the diameter of that opening, I used to call it the wrong word, and I used to call it a caldera, and I guess that's not the right word. But whatever it's called, that one is totally wide. This is totally wide. Is that a volcano too, with this big wide? I mean, how do you have it where it's a volcano and it blasts off and emits magma and creates a cinder cone, and then it's only that shallow of a cinder cone with an opening that wide? All right. That's interesting. That's interesting. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. What would have caused that? That's obviously, is that a volcano too? I don't get it. Honestly, I don't understand the mainstream geology on that one. We should find out the name of that one. Let's find it. Where is it? Up here? Okay, so the way it works, wait, is that it? No? Okay, the way it works is you go over here, you back out, and you find it. Where was that? I lost it. Oh, there it is. This thing. Oh, well, that should be easy to find. Let me go back again. That should be easy enough, right? That should be like right here. There's the 4012 road. Okay, I'm not finding it. Where is it? Oh, we got a town, Pine Hill. Okay, let's go back and do it the right way since I'm failing. We grab and copy and paste the coordinates. There it is. Boom. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, I do see magmatic dike action right there. Sometimes, I mean, why does it have that long line of rocks right there? Is it a volcano? It's Cerro Rendija. Cerro Rendija. This is the most, so when you go down to Mexico, they'll call you a gringo, especially a guy like me. Yo puedo hablar español muy bien, pero es cierto cuando tienes un caro blanca como yo, that you might as well just pronounce it, totally gringo. And that's what I'm doing, is pronouncing it Cerro Rendija. I know that, of course, you could probably give it a rolling R, Cerro. I don't know if you're going to say Rendija, but Cerro Rendija is the way I would probably say that in New Mexico even. There's a couple of pits. I don't know if there's anything of value to visit directly. I just want to go to the ridges one more time, climb up on top of it, get to the one that's hard, get to the shallow one. There's a 53 Ice Caves Road. Where does that take you? That takes you over to San Rafael. The 40, ouch. That's way far away from the original 25. There it is, the 169. So what I do think is you take the 6 over to the 169 and go down and follow it down until you get to, where is that one point? Alamo? Was that too far? I forgot already. Was there a road from Alamo? We never found that, did we? No, I went a different way. So maybe we don't go to Alamo. Maybe we go to this road, Red Lake. Oh, Pie Town, right? We figured it out already. We don't need Alamo. We don't need this 64. We need this road on the other side of Tres Hermanos. No, it's not a rolling H. Did you even know there was a rolling H? You didn't, because you don't speak Spanish like I do. I'm a Spanish master. Tres hermanos. Oh, it's actually really the R again. I lied. Okay, anyways, back to reality. So this way, where's Wiley Mesa? Where's all that national park we saw earlier? Broom Mountain is here. Where is the national park? See, I think you still have to go around it. What I need is a higher res screen here. Where is okay? So there's one. So we needed the 117. I'm gonna have to go back over my own video. Lucero volcanic field. Hermanos. Yeah, it's a rolling R, not a rolling H. That was just I tried. I thought I was being hot shot. Where is it? So 40 is out. What is this road right here? This is the 169. So where did Pie Town Road meet? Let's go back to Pie Town. Okay, so I'm seeing this. This is all that stuff right there. Pie Town is here. So the two parallel peaks, El Malpais National Monument. So really, you might want to go back to the 40 if you want to get over to the Pie Town Road. It really depends which way is faster. Now, I did take this route, and there are no gas stations. I actually went down this road. I spent the night in Gallup, and I drove from Gallup all the way down, and I didn't get my fill of gas. And I almost got to Pie Town, and I think when I reached here, Techado, I finally got online again because there's literally no internet. But there were towers right there, and I talked to people, and they said, oh, that's the AT&T towers. Yeah, Verizon ain't getting that. So I was like, okay. And I said, I just need to get some gas soon. And Pie Town, I finally figured out, didn't have a gas station. So I had to go over to Quemado. So I think I followed this road, and I said, I'll gladly take this main little highway to Quemado. There was a little shortcut going straight to Pie Town. I'm like, I can't do it. I literally showed up at the gas station with literally, and I mean literally 10 miles left, maybe even 6, something really low, something kind of scary. Techado Mountain. So Techado Mountain, that's this 36. That's the way I took. There's no way you guys are going to take that way. That's too far. Oh, who's those guys? Oh, I forgot. I told you. I told you at the beginning of the video who this video is for. So anyways, I'm going to cut this video down, do a quick one. Let's see if there's any chats at all. Nobody's chatting. It's too early for chats. You guys are still making coffee. I want to do that. I want to make some coffee. And first thing I did when I woke up was did this because I was thinking about it in bed. I was like, I paid for this damn StreamYard. I got to get my fair share before I have to cancel the membership. So there you go. Let's do it. Los Lunas. I think you can go through here. Maybe forget the whole, I don't know. Maybe go back the other way. Maybe I can go back a different way by myself. Pie Town. The big conspiracy. Okay, guys. You didn't chat. I'm out.